Okay, draft officially, well, first round of the draft officially in the books here, as the Kansas City Chiefs do ultimately get an offensive lineman, which I don't think they necessarily went into this draft saying we need an offensive lineman. If we don't get one, this is going to be a disaster. But ultimately, they find an offensive lineman that I have to say fits what they want really well. Josh Simmons. There are knocks on him. For one thing, people feel like he's not the best run blocker, and that's because he's not the best run blocker, right? The Chiefs, well, they do run the ball. That is a part of their scheme. They obviously value pass blocking way more. We've seen that with them signing Jawan Taylor, which you wouldn't do if you value run blocking more, because he is a pass blocking tackle. Certainly with their tackles, they want pass blockers. The interior guys are, the ones they want run blocking. For Simmons, he had an ACL tear, coming off an ACL tear, which are less scary today than they were 20 years ago, but they still are somewhat scary, right? And so that's the concern, which is, Rappaport tweeted out they have done endless homework on it, which I'm sure they have, and hopefully he's able to reach his potential, and the injury doesn't affect him. I think the other thing about Simmons that I find fascinating is, to me, I even have it in my notes, like, he's not an interior guy. He is strictly a pass blocking tackle. I just don't know if he's strong enough to be an interior guy. He's someone that, has really good footwork and is good at, getting lateral for pass blocking. I think my question with the Chiefs now is, so they signed Moore, the backup for the 49ers, for $15 million a year to play tackle. He was a tackle. He was Trent Williams' backup and looked very good in that role. So they decided, okay, well, let's see if maybe you can be a starter. Well, now you have Simmons. What's the plan at left guard? So you obviously have a great interior for the other two positions. Jawan Taylor's your right tackle. What are you doing at guard? I don't see Simmons as a guard. Are you going to put Moore at guard? There was the rumor that they trusted Sumatea to play guard. Maybe it's just, let's just get these guys in the building and figure it out. Ultimately, there wasn't really a great guard still available, as weirdly, there were more I feel like there's more tackles available in this spot than guards. So ultimately, I get why they make the move. I don't hate the move at all for the Chiefs. In fact, I quite like this move by the Kansas City Chiefs. Who knew? The Kansas City Chiefs sometimes make smart moves. Who would have thought, right? Wasn't crazy about their first-round picks the past couple of years, but to me, this one is even if he's not a player that I was crazy about, I do still like him, and I did still have him as my fifth offensive lineman personally, and he goes much later than that. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Josh Simmons, who should be a pretty effective player for the Kansas City Chiefs in a position of need. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from you, and of course, as always, thanks for watching.